Good afternoon. Welcome to Jim Munley's World of Weather. Clicked on to the long-range weather forecast discussion for February 17th to March 2nd. First, we're going to talk about the impending storm here in the east. We're going to back it up a little bit. Here we are at 7 p.m. tonight. It hasn't even started yet. It's not expected to. Then we go 7 a.m. in the morning. It starts moving into southwestern Pennsylvania with snow and ice. 7 p.m. This is the GFS. It's snowing. Here in Mid-Atlantic, ice starts moving in parts of Pennsylvania as the warm nose moves in. Then by 7 a.m. Saturday, it's raining. Ice moves to the north. That's the GFS. The European shows snow moving in 7 p.m. between 7 and 7 a.m. That's a wide window. But it'll be in the afternoon. Then it's raining by 7 a.m. in the morning. Then we get some more rain here in the northeast as the slow moves to the north. And then we'll look at the European ensembles. Somewhere with the low is pretty strong, pretty intense strong as it goes to treks northeast into the northeast. And we're going to look at the snowfall amounts for this. And we're going to look here. We're going to go 7 a.m. on Saturday, 7 p.m., 7 a.m. This is the GFS, hardly nothing unless it washes away. Heavier amounts here across New England. I see, what's the heaviest? 4.9, 4.8, 5.9. So it'll be mostly across this area here. Then we look 7 p.m. at night. Then we get some hefty amounts here, near a foot, 11 inches here across parts of New England. 7.5, 6.7. So it's going to be more to the north. And then we look at the European. Goes to, 7 p.m. doesn't have much because probably, and then it moves in to the northeast. Now the European has some amounts here, like close to 3 inches here across northern New Jersey. Then it increases a little over 4 inches for southeast New York. Then it doesn't show as much snow across New England. And then GFS brings the heaviest snow across northern New England as you get to for the period. Okay, we're going to get to the forecast now. And this is for the forecast period for February 17th to the 21st. This is what we're expecting here. We have an upper low here. Positive height anomalies here, positive height anomalies across Canada, and downstream we have a ridge in the west, trough in the east. See here, here's our upper low near Greenland moving in, and then we have above normal heights here. So during this forecast period, we'll go to the surface again. We're expecting this large Canadian high pressure system that will spread south across the plains, reaching the Gulf Coast by Wednesday. And ahead of this high, we'll have a front, and then that'll develop a storm system here down in the lower Mississippi Valley. And then it lifts northeastward towards the Mid-Atlantic coast. And then we're looking at Thursday. It could bring some snow to the Mid-Atlantic region. Now, this is the GFS, which keeps it more to the south, but snow moves in. And we'll look at, okay, I think I have the European twice yet, the GFS twice. Then we look at the European, go to Thursday. Doesn't really have a storm. Oh, wait, that's Tuesday. Thursday. Again, a little bit further to the north, but it's still days out. We have time to look at this. Anything could change. And then we look at Canadian. And it has snow. The Canadian loves the northeast, likes to give snow here. And this shows a typical classic thing where rain and ice down here across South Jersey, around here, and then snow to the north. And then we look at the UK Met. A little further to the north, and intensifies it to 990 millibars. This would be a star. Notice where this would be snow, because notice where the 540 line is, down here across the lower mid-Atlantic region into the southeast. So we'll keep an eye on this as time comes. And then Arctic air will cover much of the east central states at the end of the week. So there's a lot of cold air around. All right, we're going to look at the period now for February 22nd to the 26th. We have below normal heights here across the Arctic region, mostly part of Canada, ridge in the west, trough in the east. So for this forecast period, I am calling for above normal temperatures here, and I'm calling for anomalies near 8 degrees above normal, below normal temperatures for this region, and anomalies are forecast to be near 10 degrees below normal. For precipitation, calling for below normal precipitation here, and for this region, probability of occurrence is up to 40%, mainly in the west. We're going to look at the period now for February 27th to March 2nd. Ridge trough configuration. Now, for the most part, the flow remains the same. But if you look at the GFS at the end, it brings the trough down into the west. Zone of flow above normal heights in the east, but we have below normal heights here to the north, above normal heights across Greenland. Then we look at its ensembles, ridge trough configuration. That's out of sync there. And then we look at the European. I think the flows be something like this. Trough here, ridge in between this western trough. We'll put the models in motion. The western trough, the eastern trough kind of lifts out. Wait, what did I have? Lifts out, and this ridge moves in. And we have a trough on each side. And then we look at the that was the European ensembles ridge trough configuration. So the models are kind of out of sync with each other going into this forecast period. So for this forecast period, I am calling for above normal temperatures here, and I'm calling for our numbers being near 10 degrees above normal, mainly in the southwest. Below normal temperatures here, with anomalies close to 6 degrees below normal, mainly in the southeast. And for precipitation, calling for above normal precipitation for this region, probability of occurrence 35 to 40%. Below normal precipitation here, probability of occurrence 35 to 40%. That is a long range weather forecast discussion for February 17th to March 3rd. Thanks for coming to Jim Munley's World of Weather, and have a good day.